too.
Hold on!
Hello, my name is ZuFX and welcome back. In the last episode, we finally reached Diamond City, and now we're in the local paper office.
But the commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
And that's Piper. She runs the local paper, and she said she would come with me. So let's ask.
Hidden forever. At least, not if I have my say.
Okay.
Hey, Piper.
Heading my way?
Sure, want to travel with me? Yes. You sure you want to travel with me?
You sure you want to travel with me?
Well, it's that, or get back to writing the paper. But I guess the paper can wait.
Sure, let's go.
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
And I still have you.
Hey. Hey. Hey,
You say the word.
wait there.
Okay. I'll be here then.
Come on,
Can do. Need something?
heads up. Hold position. Moving out.
Well, the mod worked. If you're wondering why I can have both Piper and Rex or Dogmeat, it's because I can steal all your stuff. Well, maybe later. Maybe later. It's because I have a mod that allows you to have Rex and any other companion, and all the mods are in the description. So if you're wondering what it is, okay, ammo I'm gonna take. It's all there if you need it. So okay, let's read her computer. Let's be nosy. Find something. Find out who we're traveling with. Noodles. We all eat them. We all love them. And Diamond City's Power Noodle has supplied this sustenance for the past 15 years. From the stilted mechanical cadence of Takahashi's programmed Japanese, to the fragrant steam that wafts from each bowl, to the scalding tang of each delicious mouthful. The ordering and eating of noodles is but one of many shared human experiences. Or is it? I was struck by this very question as I sat at the counter of Power Noodles last Wednesday night, just after 5 p.m, enjoying a dinner I had so many times before. That's when I noticed our very own Mayor McDonald's, Ronald McDonald, slid up to a stool and engaged in the very same ritual. Right hand extending, mouth opening, teeth chewing. Yes. Yes. Okay. Is that all? It's not anymore. Reader compliment, honor the wall. In your most recent edition, your paper failed to acknowledge in any way the contribution of the mighty wall in the defense of our town against last month's super mutant attacks. I find this extremely offensive and will not be purchasing another copy until such disrespect is publicly corrected. Published response. We honor the efforts of all those involved in the defense of our great city, from our valiant guards to the mighty wall. Personal response. Their whack job. 2 members of Diamond City Security died defending this town. The wall is their god, I suppose, or at least for someone. Happy story? No. Public occurrences complaints log. I find choice of topics sad. How about a happy story? A happy story? Maybe something about nice bar? Published response. Thank you for your feedback. Our stories are selected for relevance and importance to the Diamond City populace. Personal response. Nadim, no story about your bar is going to end up happily. To end happily. Okay, I guess that was the bar owner. For shame. Your paper is just trying to drum up fears about synths to increase sales. You should be ashamed of yourself. Public response. Thank you for your concern. Our paper makes significant efforts to ensure all our stories are accurate and free from editorialization. Personal response. Thank you for your concern. I hope you get snatched. Okay. Well. Public Perspectives Archive. Pair Armors. Dear public, I'm torn between 2 loves. On hand, I have my profession. Every moment I spend with the young up-and-comers for whom I work brings such joy. On the other hand, I have my co-workers. Wise, patient, debonair. Many suggest that I am not lively enough for him, but I can picture life with no other. I long to confess my feelings for him, but my life is my work. Trying to add a relationship, it would simply short-circuit everyone. I must choose. Public, but who? Pair amours, their pair. Love is rare. 2, doubly so. Make it work. Pair. You work in the same building for shucks sake. Okay. Teen troubles. Dear public, me and my little girl have been on our own for a long time now. She's the most important thing in my life. But lately it seems like she's not as interested in hanging out with her papa. I understand she's got to grow up someday, but I'm not ready to let her go. What do I do to make sure I don't lose my little girl? Teen troubles. Dear bulls. Your girl's becoming her own person. Let her make decisions. Screw up, maybe throw some extra caps her way so she can take her friends out for noodles more often. Then, when she's ready, she'll come to you. Is noodles the only thing you have in the city? No pizza? No burgers? Oh, that's not good. I miss the old world already. Dear public, I've been living in Diamond City for years now, but have never been able to land a girlfriend. I wear nice clothes and give them free drinks, but they just seem to think I'm sort of a creep. My boss says I've got the face only a mother could love, and I think he's right. I feel like I'm out of options. Public, should I take the plunge and change my face? Desperation in Diamond City. They're desperate. They're desperate. Ever tried talking to these girls? You should give it a go. No more trying to buy your way to affection, you need to earn it. Yeah, if you don't talk to them, that's the problem. You at least have to try before changing your face. Dear public, I got this job. It pays the bills, but lately it's making it so I can't sleep at night. Things have been so tense, I'm getting worried that if something doesn't change, I might slip up and get myself or someone else hurt. Any advice? Public? Sleepwalking the beat. Their beat. Sounds like you need to relax more. I know after a hard day solving other people's problems, I like to grab a Nuka-Cola, pull out a stack of comics and read till I pass out. Give it a try. Well, that sounds like a good idea. Okay, the last one. Alone in the upper stand. I could use a friend. Everyone in this town is either jealous of me or afraid of me because of how I look and who I work for. I'm not willing to compromise who I am just so people will like me more, but it just gets so lonely. But you seem like a smart gal. Public, any chance you want to grab a drink sometime? Alone in the upper stands. They're alone. Going to have to take a rain check on that drink, but your instincts are good. New friends crop up in the most unlikely places. You just need to search them out, okay? Okay. I did get the paper. Ooh. I did get the... Okay, still her bobby pins. Last episode, I did get the paper. Now I said it a couple of times, so I'm sure you know by now. Is it junk? No, it's miscellaneous. It's I don't know what it is, what it's called. The synthetic truth. Okay, we read this start of it, I think. Noodles, yeah. Is this? But showing us eating noodles. Yeah, it stopped, I think, or maybe I couldn't access the rest. This shared experience of almost every Diamond City resident, so it must have also seemed to the residents of Diamond City nearly 60 years ago on a uncharacteristic warm May evening in 2279, as they sat around the very same counter, but that was before the days of Takanashi and his noodles, when the bar served not noodles but ice cold Nuka-Colas, frosty beers and stiff shots of whiskey. The barman's name was Henry, and that night he facilitated the share the human experiences of drinking, smoking, talking, and laughing. That is, until tragedy struck. There aren't many among us who are even old enough to remember that evening. Although some of the city's Gould residents certainly could have, had they not been forcibly removed thanks to Mayor MacDonald's anti-Gould decree of 2282. But there is one person among us who does remember distinctly these events of that evening. Respected merchant Westerns Hathrow, who recounted her story in a public occurrence exclusive interview. Well, if you're the only paper, is it really exclusive? Oh, I was there alright, sitting right at the bar, sure as you're sitting in front of me now, 22 years ago or so, and just looking to have a good time. I was safe behind the wall. We all were, so what was the harm? And let me tell you that Mr. Carter made it easy. He came into town early that day, said he was from out west somewhere. It didn't really matter. What did matter was his smile and his laugh and the way he'd make everyone feel at ease. That night at the bar, we all just sort of crowded around him. Everyone wanted to exchange a word or hear about the state of the Commonwealth. And Mr. Carter, he was all too happy to oblige. It was just so wonderful. Until it wasn't. Eustace continued her account of that evening and the moment when things turned sinister, and the truth about Mr. Carr was revealed. We'd been drinking and carrying on. Must have been 3 hours. Mr. Carr had 4 or 5 drinks in that time. He seemed a bit drunk, I guess, like the rest of us. Then something just sort of happened. He was smiling, but the smile sort of went off his face, all in an instant. And then his cheek started to twitching, kind of funny. And I remember watching him clear as if it happened just yesterday. He reached inside his coat, took out the revolver, and then blam! He shot Henry, the barman, right in the head. Didn't hesitate, didn't show any emotion. Mr. Carter killed Henry as a casual, as if he were paying him for a drink, but his cheek never stopped twitching. Let me tell you, all hell broke loose after that. What Attorney is describing is, of course, is the infamous event known as the Broken Mask, when the people of the Commonwealth learned for the first time that the Institute, the shadowy scientific organization responsible for the creation of combat androids, had actually succeeded in creating a model so advanced it could effortlessly infiltrate human society. Unbeknownst to the people of Diamond City, the Institute had somehow evolved their androids into true synthetic humans. Synths. That's the synths. After he shot Henry, that Mr. Carr shot 3 or 4 other people too. Like I said, all hell broke loose. The guards came running, they opened fire, and Mr. Carter, he kept shooting and throwing people around left and right. Finally, those guards put him down. Seemed like they had to kill the man who had flipped his lid. gone crazy, and he just lay there like a dead crazy man. Sure enough, God, it was horrible. But then we saw the plastic and the metal. This was one of them early sins, you see. And we'd realized it wasn't the man at all. It was then we all knew the institute wasn't just out there. The institute was everywhere. Now, among us. It was never determined precisely why the saint known as Mr. Carter went on his killing spree. Some suggested he had somehow been remotely controlled by the Institute, who wanted to test his combat effectiveness. Still others felt he had simply malfunctioned, a hypothesis supported by the twitching cheek, and was never meant to kill anyone, but at that time the why hardly seemed important. What mattered was that the humans of the Commonwealth had been truly infiltrated by an organization whose intentions and motivations were and still are a complete mystery, using a model of sins even less advanced than the ones the Institute have in service today. Which brings us to noodles, specifically the noodles consumed by Mayor McDonald's last Wednesday night in the same spot that Mr. Carter the Sins went haywire and mercilessly killed several people after spending hours sharing an experience the people of Diamond City assumed was reserved for members of the human race. They were wrong. Are we? Okay. That was a long story. But I think it was useful information if the sins are real and not something she just says to scare people. Okay, I'm gonna steal stuff from you, Piper. I almost called you Carter. Well, I think Nat told me. Yes, Nat told me that there was a guy called. What was he called?
Public is here to pull the wool out from under your eyes. Corrupt officials and citizens.
Mechanical
But
Menace.
it's home.
Listen to distress beacon. Listen to distress caravan distress call. Ooh, maybe not yet. Soon. Quests. Valentine's Detective Agency, that's where we were going. But we have to level up first. And I don't know. I do need more ammo. But I also want blacksmith and heavy strong back, because like it says, I have a mod that makes it so armor weighs less when worn. That's useful. So maybe strength is a measure of your raw physical power. It affects how much you can carry and the damage of all melee attacks. Now you instantly gain 1 point. Should I go for strong back? Well, a strength? Yes, let's do that. Except because you know I need to carry a lot of stuff. Well,
is one of those things.
it's a nice day.
Secretary of his, her and her perfect hair.
Secretary, come on.
Well,
I cut her hair myself, and I know human hair.
That's Just it, Johnny. You wouldn't be able
Oof.
to tell the difference.
You have a baseball bat?
With your razor.
Pipe is kind of a troublemaker.
Don't mean nothing.
Okay.
I need to
Well-
prepare something. Real quick. Mind
If I start
ask you
shooting
a question?
people, you're gonna beat them with a baseball bat? I don't think so.
Tell me, are you worried about the possible infiltration of Diamond City's moon elite by synths?
Yeah, Piper, I am. But I ain't buying your lousy newspaper.
Oh, well, thanks. I guess.
Okay. Let's see.
Protection for sale! Hand-pulled pieces!
So thirsty. Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Cola. Need a Nuka-Cola.
Okay.
Sheffield.
Need a drink.
I
Nuka-Cola.
think I have Nuka-Cola. Yeah, okay, I talked to you.
Cola.
Yeah.
Thirsty.
Yeah.
Cola.
Miscellaneous. Give. Shift the Nuka-Cola. Yeah. How do I do that?
Hey, Sheffield.
Cola. Nuka-Cola. It's Dr. C. So thirsty. Nuka-Cola.
Okay, let's just make sure I have one. Is it aid? Oh, I only have Nuka-Cola Quantum. I don't want to give him that. That's why I can't do it. Ooh, I want to steal your stuff.
Diamond City right here.
Do you have? Let's trade. Do you have Nuka-Cola? No. Well,
Word of advice: never call your mother a synth unless she really is one. Yikes.
does that mean someone shot someone? Because yeah. Okay, now I'm a little lost.
Extra. Is your neighbor really human? We have the exclusive.
This is a baseball field. Can I run the home run?
Self-prescribed Kim.
Can't believe you eat that food. Only one thing worth buying, dug out here.
Okay. First base.
Word is something bad.
Second base. And
Does anyone fight back?
Newcomer, huh?
third base. And home run? Okay.
Baseball is a way of life in Diamond City, and it always has.
I got a lot of quests running around this. Well, I saw the detective's office was around here.
You read the paper? Damn synths. Hiding among us.
Synth-free shopping right here.
Valentine Detective Office. Okay. But I think
Protection from commonwealth weaponry.
we're gonna wait with that to the next for the next episode. So there was a lot of reading and story in this city in this episode. So can I steal the food? Yes, I can. There was a lot of yeah. So now we know what the institute is. They're an scientific organization hiding somewhere, making robots looking like people, basically Terminators. They're Skynet, making Terminators, but they're not from the future because this is after the war. And I was frozen, so why are people running like crazy people? So It's like Terminator 3, I think. That's the one. No, that's Terminator Salvation. It's like Terminator Salvation, but hopefully better, because that wasn't super good movie. But hey, and instead of sending me back in time, I was frozen, sort of sending me in, to the future. Well, let's try and fight Skynet in the next episode. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.
We love you too.
Oh my god!